Nothing.
No hammering.
No hammering.
The roof is done.
Hey, all right.
It looks beautiful.
It does look great. Yeah.
Well done.
I think they're doing gutters in the next week or so, but the major work is done.
Yeah, thanks to Marnie and the planning team who necessitated a high-profile, very attractive roof.
Mm-hmm.
So, and thanks to the city council for funding it, and for the entire city hall team for putting up with the noise.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. All right, buddy. What do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna go right to me. Give an update, as I have been the last few weeks, on the beach, the 2 beach stairs that remain closed. As I mentioned before, we did get an engineering report done, showed that they are dangerous, they need some serious work. It's more than just a couple of screws. We're in the process of getting quotes to do the work on the 2 individual stairs, treating them as like different projects because they're in different states of disrepair. Had a meeting this morning out on the beach with our public works staff, Rob Culver, thanks for coming this morning, and contractor to start to understand the real costs of that. And then we will see, depending on the cost, kind of necessitates what the path is.
Yeah.
There's certain dollar values that necessitate public bids, going to council, all that kind of stuff. So we'll keep everyone posted, but we're getting those quotes, and hopefully we'll have something here in the next week or so to understand that. But it is more, certainly, as we thought, more than just slapping a couple screws into them and a couple pieces of lumber. There's some big pieces that are broken that really need to be replaced. So stay tuned on that. Speaking of things being put up, the green mesh that really did such a great job recently when we were protecting our landscaping there on the ocean medians, we're going to put that back up in preparation for the homecoming parade, and it'll stay up shortly after the Halloween parade to again protect that landscaping that Carmel Cares and Public Works put so much effort into. It looks great. Yeah. So we really want to protect that. And the green mesh, it doesn't look beautiful. It's not like an attractive thing, but it's not bad. Like it does a nice job screening it, and you can see through it at the corners.
Yep. Yeah. It's far enough back so it doesn't. You can see through it. So if you see a car,
or pedestrian,
ideally, and it's that Disney disappearing green.
That's
so
right.
It's not obnoxious orange or.
Yep. So that'll be going up here in the next week or two. So keep an eye out for that, and then
but it will come down before the end of the year holidays.
Oh yeah. Shortly after Halloween. I can't say it'll be the day after Halloween because there's a little bit of time, but give us a few days after Halloween and we'll get it back down.
Yep.
And then the last thing I want to mention is every election year we always have a little gathering here in the chambers. So please come. We'll start advertising that, but I just want to get people's heads wrapped around that. I know it's an exciting election year at the national level as well, so people, I'm imagining, will probably want to be watching that at home, but if you want to come, we open up the chambers, we have some light refreshments. A lot of the candidates come here as well. It's like civil and it's local government at work.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great. Yeah, it is very, very friendly.
Yeah.
The electioneering is over by that point in time, and we post the results.
We usually have them going up here on the screen, real time, or as real time as we can get. And so please come and join us for that election night. And that's all I got.
Yeah, and to thank you. And to key off that, so the council, our municipal code requires that we have the regular city council meeting on the first Tuesday of every month. So that's why we have a city council meeting on the 5th of November. So it'll be a short agenda. We'll do agenda review with the mayor pro tem, and the city attorney and Supernova on next Tuesday.
Yep.
But it will try to keep it a pretty compact agenda. So
and then we'll transition right into that election night gathering here in the chambers.
Right. So again, we'll be able to share more in the coming weeks about the November 4th and 5th council agenda, special meeting and the regular meeting. And then we do have a couple of ad hoc meetings next week. We have Monday, the Rule 20A, which is the assessment that all of us received, and we've got some money in the bank. And so the ad hoc committee, comprised of council members Dramoff and Richards.
Barron.
Sorry. will be they'll be hosting that meeting on Monday here in Chambers, Monday the 7th at 4 p.m. And then the next day on Tuesday, the 8th at 4 p.m., as Mary reported in the Pinecone, a public meeting on the flock camera system. So it's a public meeting that again will be hosted by Mr. Richards and Mr. Emhoff.
We also have Planning Commission next week on Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We'll have another meeting on the flock cameras on the 24th. I think that's a Thursday at 1 p.m. So trying to capture some input from people. So yeah, we've got those coming up. That'll be fun. Please come and share your thoughts on those kinds of topics. And I want to close out, in an year of electioneering, there's sometimes some rhetoric that's thrown around and letters and those kinds of things. But I received last night a very, very kind letter from Graham Robertson on behalf of the Carmel Residents Association Board of Directors, and I want to take a minute to read it. We will post it in the Friday letter because it's written to the team, the staff team, the Intrepid staff team. So it says, Dear Chip, on behalf of the Carmel Residents Association Board of Directors and our membership, we would like to express our deepest gratitude and respect to all the employees of the city of Carmel-by-the-Sea for their unwavering commitment, support, and hard work in maintaining our beloved village. The dedication and efforts of every department and their team members enable all of us to live in an environment that is the envy of not only other cities on the Monterey Peninsula, but also the towns and cities across the state, country, and world. Carmel-by-the-Sea is truly a world-class village thanks to the leadership, collaborative spirit, and care that each team member brings to work every day. Simply saying thank you seems so inadequate for everything that you and your team do to benefit our community day in and day out. We kindly ask you to share this letter to all with all city employees, as we want every team member to know how deeply their efforts are appreciated. With sincere respect and gratitude, Graham Robertson, on behalf of the Carmel Residents Association.
It was a very nice letter.
Yeah, it's really, and again, it's very, we're grateful for it. So thank you, Graham. Yep. Thank you, CRA board. Thank you, CRA members.
Yep, we will share that with our teams. Yep,
we may even frame it. It is really nice.
Great. Yep. Well, I guess with that, have a nice weekend.
You too.
And take good care.